When you listen to Tupac Shakur, it's not just music. It's not just beats and rhymes. It's an experience. Every time his voice comes through the speakers, you don't just hear it, you feel it. Tupac's rap is different because it carries the weight of real life. When he rapped about pain, you could feel the struggles he lived through. When he rapped about love, you could hear the vulnerability in his voice. And when he rapped about injustice, it felt like he was speaking directly for the people. There's something magical in his delivery. Tupac didn't just rap words, he breathed life into them. His voice was raw, emotional, and full of energy that connected across every generation. It wasn't polished to sound perfect. It was real, and that's why it touched millions. Think about songs where he spoke about pain, hopelessness, and survival. You can sense the frustration, the anger, but also the hope for a better future. He was telling the story of every young person who felt invisible, every kid who grew up in poverty, every soul who carried scars that the world never saw. Unlike many rappers who focused only on fame, cars, or money, Tupac used his music to shine a light on issues that others ignored. Racism, poverty, broken families, systemic injustice. These were not just lyrics for him. They were lived experiences poured into rhythm and rhyme. And then there were his lyrics. Powerful, poetic, unforgettable. Tupac could switch from raw aggression to deep reflection in the same verse. He could give us Me Against the World, a song of struggle and survival, and then turn around with Dear Mama, one of the most heartfelt tributes in music history. That balance of strength and vulnerability is what set him apart. But it wasn't just the words. It was the delivery. No other rapper has ever made pain sound so real. No other rapper has ever made joy, anger, or desperation sound so close to our own hearts. Tupac had a rare gift to make listeners feel like he was telling their story, not just his own. That's why, decades after his passing, people still play his songs, still quote his lyrics, and still find inspiration in his work. His music doesn't sound old because the emotions are timeless. The pain he described is still real for millions. The hope he spoke of is still alive. Tupac once said, "I may not change the world, but I will spark the brain that will change the world." And through his voice, through his words, through his art, he did exactly that. This is why no other rapper comes close. And this is why Tupac Shakur will always be remembered, not just as a rapper, but as a legend, a poet, and a voice that still echoes through time. If you feel the same way, hit that subscribe button and share this with someone who still believes in the legacy of Tupac.